Well, welcome back. So, Carrie, this is one of the most important segments because this segment we have to tell the rep, what does the customer get? What value? What are the unique selling propositions of all-inclusive printing? And there's so many of them. Probably from a uniqueness perspective, what makes all-inclusive different is the flexibility. We created custom, personalized websites way outside the scope of normal managed print service, branded, unified to the customer's company branding. We offered managed print on matrix printers and thermal printers and stuff that did not have the network card to come back. I mean, I think that's way outside the box. And maybe you can talk about traditional managed print and some of the value that comes into the customer there.
Yeah, absolutely. We've kind of touched base on it a little bit today that the IT very rarely has any control over the costs associated with managing their printers. So ServIT is really good at having a level pay approach. So it is really to allow the customer to budget what they're going to be spending, understand how much they're spending, and I really think that's a big differentiator for you guys out in the market. Most people out in the market these days are leading with what's called cost per page or per image, and there's nothing wrong with that. They aren't paying any more, any less, but again, by you streamlining it, making it easy for them to know and understand what they're paying for the services, I really do think that puts you one step ahead of the rest. It provides you guys, it allows you to be a one-stop shop for everything, right? Billing and service, and I think that that's good. From a customer's perspective, again, it allows them to maximize their work efficiencies, right? So right now, they may have multiple people ordering supplies. They may be buying their hardware from, let's say, Staples down the road at the most expensive cost possible. That allows us to get in there and offer them some discounts and just to be able to give back that time that they need, again, to focus on the more important things at their business. Another thing too, and you guys are really good with printer maintenance, right, is really simplifying that. I think we've heard up to one point in time, up to 50% of help desk calls are associated in one way or another with printers. Again, IT would love to have that taken away from them completely. There are more important initiatives within their businesses that they should be focusing on. This allows us to step in to not only be that supplies auto-fulfillment process, the service, the maintenance for the printers, but as well as acquiring new hardware and making sure that they're getting it at a really good rate. With a managed print services solution, what we're able to do for them, what they've never been able to do before, is to really understand their print environment. Our reporting allows us to see over and underutilization when it comes to their printers, so we can determine if something needs to be optimized or completely gotten rid of, maybe upgraded. They may have a refresh due because they have some older outdated printers. We can all determine this based on the software that we use to report from. So this again will allow them to save time and money. And last but not least, it gives them one place to go, one vendor, not multiple vendors, and one invoice, not multiple invoices to be paying every month. So the relationship gets really tight for you guys, again with the building the moat thing. It allows them to know ServIT will take care of all of their printing for them.
Awesome. But what about manufacturers? I mean, it also consolidates many manufacturers. It saves time for the accounting people that are paying multiple bills. It saves time for whoever's ordering these supplies. Like I said, there's so many values to the customers, and each customer has a different reason for looking at this. But the most important thing to know is that if you have a customer that's printing, which you do, we want that revenue, and we want to figure out which one of these multiple features works best to serve their needs.